Hi, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for joining in. I just want to take this opportunity to talk to all my friends and relatives around the world. As you all know that 2020 has been a crazy year for every single one of us, whether it's COVID pandemic situation or work, lifestyles, whatever that's going on. 2020 is just one crazy year for every single one of us. But we have to be positive and be strong. Looking forward to 2021 as 2020 fading out in a couple days. I just want to take this time to get in touch and talk with everybody here on Facebook. Just numbers of things that we can just always be talking about. But there are a few that I really wants to narrow down and then just dive into it so that way we can discuss about it, give a little explanation about what it is. So there are a lot of things that happened in 2020, and I want to kind of carry that over to 2021. Even though we are not quite successfully with 2020, but that doesn't mean that 2001 has to be that way. We want to make the best that we could for the 2021. We will plan better and making sure that 2021 it will be a better year for every single one of us. Whether it's work, vacations, trips, things that you do every single day, your lifestyle, no matter what it is, please take the time, plan carefully so that everything's going accordingly to your plan, so that way you can have a smooth 2021. As 2020 is fading out, and here are something that I want to be talking about. I mentioned this at the beginning of 2020 on January 1st, and now I kind of want to go over again all of those things that I mentioned. I did say that in 2020, I want to be active. I want to stay active. I want to be able to move around, doing things, stay productive, going places, work overtime, save money. That includes staying busy at home, cleaning the house, doing the yard works, and also, general busy with family stuff. That's also including doing some cookings going on. All of those things that I mentioned at the beginning of the year. So far, I have done quite okay, and there's still a lot of room to be improved. So I plan that I want to keep that motivations. I want to keep that ideas of being active, being proactive, being productive for the whole 2021. That's involved just about everything every day. You just have to plan good and then make it happen. There is no excuse for not making it happen. You don't want to be just a lazy person, just basically just go to work, come home, and then just sit around just watching TVs and not getting anything done. You don't want to be that person. You're working 8-9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. When you come home, you still have a few hours to catch up things. Do laundries, grocery shopping, go for a walk, hang out with the kids, do some house cleaning, do some cooking, just things like that. Of course, you do want to spend a little time for yourself, such as relaxing, listen to some music, and also maybe watch some movies. Definitely you deserve to do that. So don't forget about yourself, take care of yourself, treat yourself, and making sure that you have some time for yourself as well. And the other thing that I also want to talk about is that you need to confronting your fears. Whatever that you are fear of, you need to face it. You need to challenge yourself what you are afraid of. Are you afraid of being a fail? Or what are you afraid of? You need to find that out, write it down on a piece of paper and think about it and try to see if you can have a solution to find a ways that you can conquer and beat your fear, That's a good thing to do. I think whatever that you have, go ahead and confront it and make it happen. As we all being very, very busy every single day, you go to work, you come home, you get involved with a lot of things, you're overwhelmed, you're gonna be stressed out, you're gonna be tired, that type of thing. But never forget about yourself. Always take that little extra time to stretch it out. Stretch your neck, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your back. It can be just very little. Just take a couple minutes just to stretch yourself out. It's really good for your body because sometimes you go to work, you work too long in front of a computer desk, or you're at home, you sit down, you're doing something, and you just basically tire out your body. It's a good idea to take that little extra second to stretch out your body. Try to do that once or twice a day. Just whenever you have a moment, just kind of stretch out your neck, stretch out your arm all the way back, stretch out your legs, stretch out your back, that type of thing, and then just kind of give a little bit of turning on your neck like that, just something like that. Just get yourself back together, just refreshing your body, because your body is tired throughout the day because you're busy doing things. You might want to take a little extra second to stretch your body. It helps you feel good, things like that. And when you do that, don't forget to take a deep breath and breathe slowly. Take your time. Just do that for like a minute or two, just to help you refocus and help you to relax and help you get through the day a little bit better. I found out that's a good technique and it's really helping me, and I like to share it with you guys. Hopefully that is something that you can pick it up, and then maybe it helps you along the way throughout your days. And if it does, it's good. If it's not, it's okay. At least you try it out. I did it and turned out to be pretty good technique. I tend to do that a lot daily now. It is quite helpful. I can't stop recommending to you guys. So try it out for a few days, a week, and then let me know how you think about it. So here's another thing, is that I had a video talking about this situation before, that we are in a modern world that we have smartphones with us 7/24. Wherever we go, we always have a smartphone with us. You're always constantly checking your phone for your emails, for your text messages, for your notifications. You're constantly being on screen. So it's good idea to just be disconnected once in a while. I tried it and it works pretty well. I really like it. I've been doing it for a couple weeks now. I really like you guys to give it a try. Basically, put your phone on airplane mode. So that means you're not getting any emails coming through, you're not getting any text messages, you're not getting any notifications, none of that, nothing of the social media related, no TikTok, no Snapchat, no Instagram, no Facebook, no YouTube. You being disconnected to the social media, just little things like that. It can really improve your life. It doesn't have to be long. Start out with 1 hour a day, maybe move on to 2 hours a day, or even possibly 3 hours a day. Just put your phone on an airplane mode for a couple hours a day and being disconnected to the world. Just focus on yourself and just relax for that time, and just see how you live your life without being involved with social media, because it is overwhelming. There's a lot of dramas involved. You want to be away from those things and just basically disconnect yourself from the social media. The best way to do that is to put your phone on airplane mode and then just leave it alone, and then just go from there. Hopefully that will help you out. I did it and it's working good for me. I really like it. I've been doing it for a couple weeks now. I hope you guys can try to do it. It is really good technique. I also talked about this before, we're not perfect. We're human, we're not perfect. We make mistakes all the time. Sometimes when we make mistake, we don't realize that we make mistake because you're always thinking that you're making the right decision. Every time you make a decision doing something, you're always thinking that it is the right decision. But once in a while, you want to take one step back so that you can see a bigger world, to realize that, wait a minute, this is not the right way to do it. I'm doing this wrong. I need to stop and then rethink about this and refocus on, replan on things, making sure that it is going good. You don't want to come back and then having to redo some of those things just to making sure that it's right. You want to plan correctly and then do it accordingly, so that way you get it done, get it right at the first time, so that way you don't have to waste more time and effort coming back to do it again. So it is very important to admit that you make a mistake, and then go ahead and take the time to replan and then correct yourself, make it better, so that way you can learn from it, and then going forward you will never make that kind of mistake again. I make a lot of mistakes throughout the whole entire year 2020. I learned from it. Hopefully in 2001 I won't make the same mistake again. But again, we're not perfect, we're just human. So just forgive yourself that you made a mistake, you correct yourself, so that way you can go forward, making sure that everything's all good from now on. My plan was to learn something new once a week. Every week you want to learn something new, right? There's 52 weeks in a year. You don't have to learn 52 things in a year, but the plan is to learn something new in a week. Whether so you're watching movies, you read books, or you write something down, or you see something, just learn something new. Whether you're doing something new or you learn something new, that's a very good thing to happen. As we get older, we learn less. Believe it or not, that's true. So just making sure that you still finding a way to learn as you go, as you live. As they say, the older you get, the wiser you become. That's because you never stop learning. As you get older, you also forget some of the things that happened in early lives that you learn, but there's always new things to be learned. So as we get older, we like to express and retell the story of this experience that we have over the years to the younger generation. We all tend to like to do that. You keep telling the history of your success or fail to the younger generation, so that they can hear about it, so that they can learn from it. Hopefully they don't make the same mistake. Basically, you're teaching them about your experience. If you can learn one thing or even two things in a week, that'd be a very awesome thing to happen. It's been quite a while now. I keep challenging myself. What did I learn this week? I can either write it down or try to remember. This week is very important, and what did I learn so far? Just take that little extra second to think back. What have you learned in this week of your lifetime? It's just a good thing to do, that way you realize that as you get older, you're learning something new each day. I've been living in Michigan for 21 years. Michigan, we don't get sunshine all the time. We get sunshine starting like sometime late May and goes all the way to maybe about mid-September. So there's gonna be like 5-6 months periods that we don't have sunlight. It is important to get outside, get some daylight, get some sunlight. We all need that vitamin D. Just part of us. We were built and designed that way. We exist that way. It is really nice just to get out, get some fresh air, get some sunshine, get some daylight. It is very good for your health. It is a good thing to do. But in Michigan, since we're not getting the sunshine for like 5 months in a year, it is very hard on people. The people who live in upper United States, where they hardly see sun as much as the people in the southern. There's this thing called seasonal depression. That's because we don't have enough sunshine like they do. It is nice to just open up the window, get some daylight coming in, but it is much better if you go outside, absorb some of that sunlight, and then get some vitamin D going on in your body. We all need that. it is very important. People don't realize that, but it is very important just to go outside, get some fresh air, get some sunlight on you. It's just part of our body. That's how we create it, and that's how we exist. It is very important that we need to do that. I can't speak for everybody, but I can say this to myself, that I'm a very forgetful person. I'm clumsy. I make mistakes all the time. I make bad decisions. I make bad habits throughout the year, throughout my life. I try not to make the same mistake twice, but sometimes it does happen, which is, part of me. But going forward into 2021, I want to try to stop making those bad habits. Things like that, we all need it. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you wants to do that same thing. Maybe you want to stop a smoking habit. Maybe you want to stop drinking alcohol habit. Things like that. Or maybe you want to stop spending habits. Those are bad habits that we need to stop. And for me, same thing. I want to stop spending habits so that way I can save some money towards my vacation or 401k, my retirement. I need to focus on that a little bit better. So going on 2021, I want to stop my habit for spending money for unnecessary things. If I don't need it, then I don't have to buy it. Just before you buy it, just think carefully. Do I really want this? Do I really need it? Do I really have to have this? Think it carefully before you buy it. So I'm gonna do that in 2021. I'm gonna stop my spending habits, start saving my money so that way I can have some nice vacation, save up some money towards my retirement. You guys can start doing this too. Stop doing bad habits. What is your bad habit right now that you want to stop doing in 2021? Just stop it, cut it, don't do it anymore. Such as, like I said, smoking cigarettes, or maybe drinking beer, drinking alcohols, or gambling. You want to stop your gambling habit, things like that. Make a big goal on it, making sure that you are stopping your bad habit. It is very important, and it's very good things to do. That's the only way that you can change your life so that you can have a better life. One other thing that I can say is that I want to find a new hobbies for 2021. Hopefully this new hobby will keep me occupied, keep me busy, stay proactive, so that I can be a little more productive than 2020. So the whole 2020, I can say this to myself, that I'm quite productive throughout the entire year, but not enough. With that, I want to find a new hobbies, something that I can just pick it up new and then start doing it, enjoy doing it, learn doing it, get better at doing it. So far in 2020, I've been doing like kayaking, biking, hiking, jogging, running, things like that. Do camping, mountain climbings. I do a lot of those activities. I want to change that a little bit. I want to add something else to it. Even though photography has been my priority things that I do, but I also want to incorporate something else into it. I know that I make a lot of videos also. I know that I always want to make more video, put it out to you guys so that you guys can enjoy watching it. But besides photography and videos, I want to put in a new hobby into my life so that way I can start doing it. I still doesn't know what it is yet. I still gotta think about it. I don't know what it is. I just want to pick up a new hobbies so that way I can keep myself busy, occupied, staying productive, and throughout the whole entire year, hopefully I won't make too much mistake and learn as I go, that type of thing. I don't know what it is. I will pick it up. Maybe something related to cars, such as like a car repair. Learn how to do brakes job, learn how to do oil change, little things like that. I think I'm gonna start doing little things like that throughout the year. If I can do my oil change, that saves me a little bit of money. At least I know that my oil change get done right. And then also learn how to do brakes, things like that. The little things that I can do at home with the tools that I have. Maybe it is benefit for me down the road. But nevertheless, I have to give it a try, see if I like it or not. I know that it's going to be a little bit, it's a dirty job being a mechanic. You got to deal with the engine, dirty grease and things like that. But I'm ready for that. My hand's going to get dirty, get down to it, and then hopefully I can fix something and then save some money. Hopefully that I will be a little success on that. So that was a lot of things that I talk about in this video. I hope you guys pick up something that I say, and if you like what I say, give me a thumbs up, and then hopefully that you guys learned something from me today. If you find any value in what I say, please follow me and come back, check out more videos coming up soon. I'm working on that. With that, I just want to say thank you very much for hanging out here with me. I enjoy doing this type of video once in a while. Until next time, take care everybody. Peace.